अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Let's sing all together. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Rama
Ram
Hare Rama
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 Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, dear children. I hope you all are well and excited for a long weekend. I think most of us have tomorrow off at school. But we also have another reason to be excited about. Tomorrow is also a festival named Vaman Dvadashi, which means the day when Lord Vaman Dev appeared. Now, some of you may not know much details about Lord Vaman Dev. So I thought, let me share that today. So we have learned one shloka of Bhagavad Gita, one promise that Krishna has made in Bhagavad Gita. He has made many promises throughout Bhagavad Gita, but and the best thing is that he keeps all his promises, no matter what. So, does anyone remember? Can anyone remember any example when God kept his promise?
I can say,
Yeah.
when Krishna appeared as Lord Nrsimhadev to protect his devotees.
Devotee Prahlad Maharaj, yes. So that is him keeping his promise that he makes in Bhagavad Gita. He says, Paritranaya sadhuna. To protect my devotees, I will always appear. So yes, God always keeps his promises. God is this greatest superhero. He can take any form, anytime he likes. And that is what our today's class is about. So the shloka, the promise I was referring to, that we have also talked about before, is this one. Let me share on the screen. This one. Can you see my screen, the shloka? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the shloka is Bhagavad Gita 4.7. Would anyone like to recite this or sing it or just read it?
I could.
Yes, Nisar, try.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानस्य जाम्यहम्.
Now, Shivai, you want to read the translation, Bida?
Okay.
Try.
Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself.
So, in simple words, it means that whenever good people are being suppressed by the bad people, whenever the influence, the power of bad people increases, and they are being troublesome to the good people in the world, then it is a promise of God that He will appear, He will descend. Okay, so I'll stop that for now. And so today you guys will hear about the Supreme Lord Krishna, the divine hero, who came as a small boy, but he did something more amazing than any huge person, any superhero. So I will first tell you guys some background. So Bali Maharaj, who was a descendant of the great devotee Prahlad Maharaj. Descendant means Prahlad Maharaj, then he would have a son, then his son would have a son, then he would have his son. So in that same family, in that same dynasty of Prahlad Maharaj, Bali Maharaj was born. So we remember Prahlad Maharaj was born into an Asura family, right? Demon family. So Bali Maharaj was also a demon, but he was very pious as well. He had gained some immense power and he had become very dominant all over the universe. And he was being troublesome to good people like demigods, just like we saw how Hiranyakashipu was doing. So he was also causing distress to the king of demigods, Indra. So Bali Maharaj was a very pious person. He had many good qualities, but still he was becoming a threat for the cosmic balance between dharma and adharma. So religion, right? So then, because demigods were having a difficult time, so their mother, Aditi, the mother of all the demigods, she went to Supreme Lord Krishna and she prayed to him to please do something to protect her children, the demigods, so that the demigods they can come in power again and they can also live peacefully without any fear of the demon king Bali. So Lord Krishna got pleased with her prayers and he promised that he will take birth. He promised to Aditi that I will take birth as your son and I will do something that your way that way your children, all the demigods, um, will be out of this trouble. So then Supreme Lord Krishna, he incarnated as the son of Aditi and her husband Kashyap Muni as their son Vaman Dev. And the interesting thing was that this time Lord appeared as a dwarf boy. In Narsimha incarnation, he came as half lion and half man. There was another incarnation, Matsya Avatar. In that, he came as a fish. There was a Kurma Avatar. In that, he came as a tortoise. So, as I said earlier, Lord can take any form he wants, anytime he likes. So, we often wonder, how God really looks because we haven't seen God. So, scriptures describe how the Supreme Lord looks. He looks like us. He has 2 hands, 2 legs, same face. But in Christianity, they say man was made in the image of God. And what that means is that God has made us the way He looks. But compared to us, He is millions of times more beautiful, more happier, more effulgent, more knowledgeable, and He is the supreme. He is the topmost. We are just little part and parcel of Him. So, what I mean to say is basically the original form of Lord, Supreme Lord, is a 2-handed form, right? But He can take any form He likes. So this time in Vaman Avatar, in Vaman incarnation, He took the form of a dwarf Brahman boy wearing deer skin. He had a water pot in his hand. It's called Kamandalu. and he had a wooden umbrella in another hand. So when he appeared, all the demigods were very, very happy that now our savior has taken birth. So they celebrated that day as Victory Day. Victory is called in Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati. It's called Vijay. So they celebrated that day as Victory Day. So after Vamandev appeared, one day Bali Maharaj was doing a yagna. Yagna means fire sacrifice. So they light a fire in a square in the middle. All the people sit around the Brahmana. Shania,
लिंक क्या છે ભગવદ ગીતા
Wait, તમે એક સેકન્ડ આપશો? તમે ઝૂમ ઉપર છો અને પછી
हाँ बोल बेटा. Okay, fine, વાંધો નહીં. Okay, so once Bali Maharaj was doing a yagna means fire sacrifice. So they light a fire in a square in the middle. Everyone sits around, the Brahmanas, the host, and mantras are chanted, and some grains and ghees and all these items are offered in that fire because fire is eligible to take offerings, to accept offerings on behalf of Supreme Lord Krishna. Okay. So anyways, Bali Maharaj was doing a yagna, fire sacrifice. And Vamandev, the dwarf Brahman boy, he came to Bali Maharaj's fire sacrifice. And one good quality of Bali Maharaj was that he was very generous, very giving. So at the end of fire sacrifice, Bali Maharaj was giving charity to everyone. Everyone that was present there, Bali Maharaj was giving them some charity. So the little boy, the Brahman boy, Vamandev, he also walked in. And everyone was amazed to see how bright, how effulgent he looked. No one recognized that this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna. No one could tell. But they could tell that there is something very special about this boy. So Bali Maharaj welcomed him and he said that, "Oh little Brahmana, ask me anything, I can give you." And Lord Vamandev said, "Are you sure? Are you sure you can give me anything I say?" And Bali Maharaj says, "Yes, yes." He thought that maximum what can a little Brahmana ask for? So Vamandev said, "Okay, because you are keen to give me something, I only ask for 3 steps of land." And everyone started laughing. When the king is giving with free hands, is that what you ask for? 3 steps of land? How much land can this little boy take up in 3 steps, right? So then Bali Maharaj asked him, "Are you sure? Is this what you want? You can still change what you want." But Vamandev said, "No, 3 steps of land is more than enough for what I have in mind." So Bali Maharaj said, "Okay, given. I give you 3 steps of land wherever you want." So now comes the twist. Bali Maharaj's Guru, Shukracharya, he could recognize who this person who has come as a little Brahman boy really is. So Bali's Guru Shukracharya could see that this is Lord Vishnu. So he warned Bali Maharaj that don't give him this promise. This boy is Lord Vishnu. He will take your everything. But Bali Maharaj was very truthful and charitable. He said, "Well, I have made the promise. I cannot break my promise. Even if he is Lord Vishnu, let him take whatever he wants." And then miracle happened. Suddenly, just as Bali Maharaj said that, "Yes, I'm happy to give you 3 steps of land," then Vamandev suddenly he expanded into a giant form. With one step, he covered the entire earth. And with the second step, he covered the rest of the universe. Now there was no place left for the third step. So Vamandev asked Bali Maharaj, now what about my third step? You still have to give me the land to put the third step. Then Bali Maharaj, he thought for a while and he said, now no more land is left apart from the piece of land where I'm standing right now. So without any hesitation, Bali Maharaj humbly said to the Lord that you please put your third step on my head. Then the Lord placed his foot on Bali's head and blessed him eternally. So that day, when Lord Vamandev appeared, is celebrated as Vaman Dwadashi to remember this pastime and respect Bali Maharaj for his readiness to give everything to the Lord, even his own life, and that too so happily. And also, this same day is celebrated as the festival of Onam in the state of Kerala in India. So if you have any South Indian friends who are from originally from the state of Kerala in India, Malayalam, they speak Malayalam language. So if you have any friends like that, you can tell them Happy Onam because they celebrate this festival Onam, which is the Kerala's one of the most significant festivals. So they celebrate it for 10 days. So that is also, that festival also is in remembrance, in respect of Bali Maharaj, because he was ready to give whatever he had to Lord, even happily. So what are the lessons we learn from this story, from this pastime of Bali Maharaj and Vamandev? Would anyone like to have a go? What do we learn from this pastime?
Never be too ego. Never have too much ego.
Very good. Another one? Anything else? Yes. So that is very right. Don't have ego. Don't be too proud that you have everything, even if you think you have everything. Bali Maharaj was overconfident that, oh, what can this little boy ask me? I have everything in the world. I'm the most powerful person. So yes, never be too proud. Another lesson we learn is that God always keeps his promises. He always protects his devotees. In this case, in the case of when he appeared as Lord Vamandev, he appeared to protect the demigods. Then, second lesson we learn is that even a small looking person can do big things, right? So Vamandev was tiny, but he did the greatest miracle. So we should never be judgmental. If someone is tiny or skinny or overweight or tall or short, doesn't matter. God has made all of us. Everyone is a part of Supreme Lord. Everyone is ultimately a soul. And only, when we were learning about soul, we learned that the size of everyone's soul is the same. Every soul is 1/10,000 the tip of hair. So that is our real size. So never be judgmental about anyone's size. That's another thing, right? And another thing is truthfulness and humility. So Bali Maharaj, even though he was proud, but he was truthful. whatever promise he gave, he kept his word, right? Even if it was very hard to keep that promise, he did it. So just like Bali Maharaj gave everything to Lord Vaman, we can also offer something. We can also offer something to the Lord. We can offer the food we eat. Before you eat, offer it to Krishna. Then, you offer bhoga and it becomes prasadam. You can offer fresh flower or a tulsi leaf from your garden to Krishna and place it at the feet of Krishna's photo or deity at your home. And we can also offer our hearts to Krishna by chanting his holy name. So today I thought, how many of us are here? I thought we can all chant one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra together. It only takes about 7 minutes. Before we start, does anyone have any question about today's class? No. Any question about any of the classes we've had earlier? Okay. So now I want all of you to unmute your mics. We will recite one mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So we will recite that mantra first, and then we will recite Hare Krishna Mahamantra 108 times. Okay. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. You guys also say, read from the chat box. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Ram 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 Hare Hare.